put a Toyota badge on this thing and everyone will forget about the Corolla Cross. That's how good this car is. Mahindra launched the XUV700 here in South Africa towards the end of 2022, and I instantly liked it on behalf of those who are into SUVs. But after checking it out, I discovered a deal breaker, and we'll get to that. Welcome to another video. In my videos, I normally start by focusing on the exterior design, then boot, interior, performance and pricing, but today we'll start with the interior and pricing. At the moment, there's only 3 variants of this car on offer. There's Ax5, Ax7 and Ax7L. The Ax5 has 5 seats, while the Ax7s have 7 seats. Now the deal breaker is that you don't get the leather seats in the Ax5. If you want a nice leather interior, you have to buy the 7-seater. I can't imagine myself paying more money for a 7-seater I don't need just so I can get a leather interior. I believe they must also offer leather for those who just want a 5-seater, because these are the little things that ruin a good product. This is the Ax5 and the interior is well designed. There's a multifunction steering wheel and the screen layout is almost similar to that of the new Kia Sportage. The only thing you'll complain about is the cheap material used on the dash, handbrake, steering wheel, door panels and of course the cloth seats. But then again, this is just a 475,000 rands car. Alright, that's a lot of money. This entry-level model has no cruise control in as far as I know. That's why there's no cruise control buttons on the steering wheel. But at least there's a sunroof in all the models to compensate for the deal breakers. At the back, legroom is okay, but the cloth seats are really a deal breaker. Enough about the Ax5, let's talk about the Ax7s. Here the finishes are a bit better. The soft touch material on the dash, leather wrap multifunction steering wheel and some high resolution screens. In the top of the range Ax7L you get a Sony 3D audio system with 12 speakers. The Ax5 comes with 4 airbags, Ax7 comes with 6 airbags, and with the Ax7L you get 7 airbags. I hate it when car manufacturers do this. They deprive you small features in the lower end models in order to force you to buy the flagship model. It's a terrible tactic. The 7-seater models have a push start button, but this handbrake design I call. In the Ax7L you get an electronic parking brake. 360 view cameras are also only available in the Ax7L. Passengers in the second row will have ample legroom, but the story changes when you get to the third row. If you are an adult, don't even attempt to squeeze yourself here. But it's worth mentioning that these third row seats are much better than the ones you get in the Tiggo 8 Pro. I'm even tempted to say they are much better than the Ford Everest third row seats, but let's not go there. The passengers in the third row also get a cup holder, 12-volt socket, a vent and a knob to control the fan speed. If you want decent legroom in the third row, the car you should go for is the new Mahindra Scorpion. The legroom is quite decent there. Now let's move on to exterior design. I honestly think the front is the best looking part of this car. We have some nice LED turning signals and C-shaped daytime running lights which are giving Renault vibes. Overall the car looks beautiful, I can't complain. The XUV700 is available in 5 different colors. There's blue, white, silver, black and red. For me the best color is blue or white. The side profile is where they lost it. This SUV looks weirdly long, it's giving some Undertaker vibes. Not Undertaker the wrestler. Undertaker isn't like Amagugu Alelizwe. It looks like the car that carries the family. Ibile it's a 7-seater, it will excel in that department. The Ax5 gets some 17-inch alloys, while with the Ax7s you get 18s. There's some smart door handles if you're into that sort of thing. For me the side profile is kind of weird. Let's move on to the rear design. At the back, Ax5, Ax7 they all look the same. The only difference is that there's a reverse camera on the Ax7 and it's not there on the Ax5. The Ax5 variant has about 3 deal breakers now. It has no leather seats, no cruise control, no reverse camera, and for a car that costs 475,000 rands, Mahindra is not serious. The boot space is around 240 liters. Performance wise, I think this SUV has decent power. It is more powerful than the new Kia Sportage. For an entry-level most basic Kia Sportage, you pay 555,000 rands. With this Mahindra, that amount of money gets you the top of the range Ax7L model. You only just add 5,000. And the Sportage is not even a 7-seater. Don't get me wrong, the Sportage is a great car with amazing features, but it's terribly overpriced in my opinion. How do you even justify selling a 1.6 litre Sportage for 750,000 rands? You know, sometimes I wonder how OEMs come up with car prices. Do they consider market factors and the socio-economic status of average South African car buyers like me and you, or it's just a find? I think there's so much just spin a wheel and wherever the arrow's going to point, that's the price of the car. Or maybe they put different numbers in a bucket, close their eyes, pick one number, and that's the price of the car. Because honestly, some car prices don't make sense. Even if you have the money, it's just not worth it. So here we have a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine producing 149 kilowatts and 380 Newton meters of torque. That's more power than what you get in a Cherry Tiggo 8 Pro, Kia Sportage, and 2-litre Tiguan All-Space style variant. On paper, this car has almost the same power as a VW T-Roc and a Polo GTI, but then power to weight ratio will come into play since this is a much bigger vehicle. It will only stand a chance against a Haval H6. Your Mahindra XUV700 will come with a 5-year 150,000 kilometers warranty and a 5-year 100,000 kilometers service plan as standard. From my analysis, I think the sweet spot is the mid-spec Ax7 model and it costs 525,000 rands. So if you finance a 525,000 rands car for 5 years with no deposit and no balloon payment at an interest rate of 10.75%, we are looking at an installment of around 11,350. And I know more than half of you are already thinking, yeah, 11,300 for a Mahindra. Well, add 1,700 for insurance and your monthly cost will hover around 13,000 rands before you even factor the cost of fuel. Look, if car manufacturers are serious about life, there's two numbers they must respect: 500,000 and 1 million. Because crossing those numbers in terms of pricing will make or break your product. If I spend more than 500,000 rands on a car, I really have to see where my money is going. The same applies to a million. It's not easy to spend $1 million rands on a car unless it's really good or you're just buying it with corruption money. So yeah, that's how much you're going to spend per month on a mid-spec Mahindra XUV700. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel for more car content in a Mzansi context.